Let's go to Panthers and Chiefs. I mean, this Panthers team, they keep the games close. Unfortunately, it's just Teddy Bridgewater not making the best decisions in the fourth quarter on the final drives. I mean, literally these past 3 weeks, these last 3 games for the Panthers were all losses. Going into, 3 weeks ago, the Panthers were 3-3, but then they faced the Saints 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, however you want to really call it. But Teddy Bridgewater in the fourth quarter, 1 possession game, down 3. He takes a big sack, knocks them out of field goal range. They have to take a 65-yard field goal that's never been hit in the history of the NFL, and it comes up just short. Panthers lose by 3 against the Saints. Then 2 weeks ago against, who are they facing? They faced the Saints. The Falcons on Thursday Night Football. Teddy Bridgewater, they were down 8, but Teddy Bridgewater had the ball in his hands last possession. He got down to Atlanta's 30-yard line, and what did he do? Threw an interception. They end up losing that game. Now we see this game. Teddy Bridgewater has the chance. They're only down 3. They have a chance to go down, kick a game-winning field goal. What happens on this drive? We have to take a look at it. Is it Teddy Bridgewater's fault once again? We'll see. So, we'll take a look at this last drive and see what we get for Carolina, but we've seen this the last 3 weeks, folks. You can go back. Teddy Bridgewater takes a sack, pushes them out of. I mean, that was an 8-yard sack that against the Saints that pushed them into 65 yards. So you add 8 yards to that, we get 57? It would have been 57. He was this close to making it from 65. He would have hit it from so that would have brought him into overtime. But just kind of the not clutchness of Teddy Bridgewater. He couldn't reverse it this week either. So we have to kind of see what is going on with this Panthers offense in the fourth quarter with the game on the line. Why are they struggling? Is it still Teddy Bridgewater? So we'll go here. Fourth quarter, 1:26 seconds left in the game. Teddy Bridgewater only down 2. So any score, any points win the game. Safety even ties it. But they're on offense, so that doesn't matter. And they have to go basically the entire length. They have to go 94 yards, 96 yards, 90-something yards, 90-plus yards. We'll leave it at that. So here we go. Teddy Bridgewater has no timeouts either. That was just a dink for 9 yards, just trying to get something building here. They have to go the entire field. This is not easy. Then they try to go to Christian McCaffrey, and this is the play I think he gets injured on, unfortunately. I think he did get injured there. All right, little bit of a bailout. Yeah, I think that's the injury. How unfortunate. Late game. Man. All right. So a little bit of a bailout there. Holding on the defense gives them a little extra yardage here. Now only a minute left. Let's see Teddy Bridgewater continue this drive. Empty backfield. Christian McCaffrey just went out, and I don't think he's going to return here. Tries to hit a strike over the middle, and he gets broken up. But they call it flag. Another bailout. I think they're going to get either holding or pass interference. Whatever it is, it's an automatic first down. All right, so it was on the Panthers, so not a bailout. Even worse. They go to Mike Davis there. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey's not in, folks. That's where he got injured. That play right there, injured his shoulder. He's not playing this week either. That just broke today before we went on the show as well. All right. Here we go. I mean, clock is running out, folks. No timeouts. Everything's in the middle of the field. I don't know what they're calling. You have to get out of bounds. Mike Davis, why is he going in bounds? What is going on here? What are they calling? Matt Rule, why are you not having your team prepared? You have to get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock. Third down, you really can't clock it here. It wouldn't be a good clock because now you're looking at 4th and 6 to keep the game going. Teddy Bridgewater, he's going to go deep here, and that one's all good, wide open, but they have to go up and try to clock it here. Teddy Bridgewater getting his troops lined up. They're at the 50. They may have one shot at this now by the time they get lined up. Really can't do too much here. Definitely a tough position to be in. You only need a field goal though. So hopefully they can get a couple of yards and try to kick a game winner real quick. Here we go. Teddy Bridgewater. Able to get out of bounds just barely. That is Christian McCaffrey. So his shoulder wasn't feeling too bad, but it was actually bad. So, 4 seconds left. You have to try and kick the field goal. Just not a great play here. Well done by Christian McCaffrey to get out of bounds. Look at that. That's a man that knows situational football. I love to see it. But yeah, so Teddy Bridgewater, once again, just not making the great decisions, and also the running backs and receivers not making the right decision of getting out of bounds. So that's just bad situational awareness, not good, game situational play there by Teddy Bridgewater. So we can chalk it up to, Teddy Bridgewater's fault just a little bit for losing this game. I mean, you got to pick up some more yards than that. I mean, Christian McCaffrey barely getting out of bounds. I mean, that didn't even pick up a yard. It may have even lost him a yard. So you just keep going back and making the field goal even longer here. And they're going to try and pass it here with 5 seconds left, try to pick up even more yards, or are they just trying to try to draw him here? Chiefs take a timeout. And now Matt Rule tries to change his mind here. And they decide to go for a field goal? No? They still want to pick up like 1 extra yard. 5 seconds, you can't do too much on that, folks. You really have to hit it on the sideline. Just kind of 1-step drop, fire it to the sideline. You might get 5 yards. You might get 5 yards. We'll see what happens here. Teddy Bridgewater, I don't know if he was just trying to do something last second. But look at that. I mean, 2 seconds left. He tried to float that in there. That's dangerous. That was dangerous. I don't even think that was worth the yardage that you could have even picked up. So they try a huge 67-yard game-winning, career-setting field goal to try and beat the Chiefs here. He was very close from 65 when he hit it a couple weeks ago against the Saints, but this one was not even close. Right from the rip, wide right. Unfortunate from the Panthers. I mean, they had a great game, 31 points, almost beat the Chiefs, but just unfortunate, kind of the late fourth quarter by the Panthers just couldn't get it done, and it is truly unfortunate.